we're going to move on here. We aren't quite done yet with the Hocking. Trimble has an evident star in Taylor Savage, yet we know basketball is a team sport. And to find out, let's open up our transition offense and fast break to Carter Rodriguez for more. And Carter, we've talked about Taylor Savage all year long, but they've got some other key role players who have done a lot for their team. Who are they and what do they need to do?
Well, you know, we do talk about Taylor Savage a lot because she really is the facilitator for that offense. But they have other players who get it done for them as well. Players like Jessie Spears and Kendra Scherer. Now, if Taylor Savage is the distributor, then Spears is the finisher. She bombs away from three-point. They run the offense through her, and she runs the break, which is just great, which is huge for a team that really struggles to produce points out of the half court. And Kendra Scherer, if you've got Savage as the distributor, Spears as the finisher, Scherer just ties all the loose ends for them. She attacks the offensive boards. She doesn't really have a lot of plays run for her offensively, so she gets her own points by attacking the boards, running the break, and defensively what she's able to do for them is she often guards players far bigger than her because Trimble is an undersized team, but she's the kind of player who plays way bigger than she really is.
And I mean, if all three of those players for Trimble get going, that team is so dangerous. But throughout the entire season, we at Hardwood Heroes have seen plenty of plays that make jaws drop and gyms rock. So pull up a chair, grab some popcorn, and enjoy our newest segment, Heroic Highlights. And as the season winds down, Alexander has fewer and fewer roadblocks between them and the TVC crown. But Athens poses the biggest threat to derail the Spartans' championship hopes. And for a closer look at that game, let's welcome Blake Brody and Aaron Laviola, who will be at the game next week. And guys, what's at stake for both teams?
At stake for Alexander, Rob, is the conference championship. They have a chance to clinch the TVC-Ohio with a win over Athens Tuesday night, so that's a big reason for the Spartans to play well. The reason it would clinch it for them is because they'd have a 3-game lead with 3 games to play, and the head-to-head tiebreaker over Athens if they do get it done, Aaron.
They do. Athens does have the opportunity to play spoiler here a little bit, and it would increase some of the pressure on Alexander, absolutely. And I am expecting this game to be a lot different than their last matchup. I talked to Coach Horsley today, and he told me that from behind the arc, Athens only shoots 11%. So because of that, they have really learned to utilize their inside presence. Over their win against Vinton County on Thursday night, they out-rebounded them 39-21. Junior Jamie Sindelar had 13 rebounds, and they kept Tori Dixon to only 3 points. This is the girl from Vinton County who scored 36 and 25 in her last 2 games. And I have a feeling that this game against Alexander is really going to be a lot different because they have a lot more confidence in the paint, which is something that they have over Alexander.
Right, I'm expecting a much more competitive game this time around with it being at Athens. Alexander won the game earlier this season by 18 points. I'm not expecting a game like that again, but I do expect Alexander to, of course, impose that defensive pressure that's a staple of theirs.
And this game is at Athens.
It's going to be big for Athens to, handle that pressure.
It'll certainly be an interesting game, Blake.
Absolutely.
I mean, I'm looking forward to that game. I'll be in the stands with you guys. But even though basketball is a team sport, sometimes the individual efforts of some just can't go unmentioned. And our newest hero of the week has propelled the Nelsonville-York Buckeyes to a recent hot streak in Maria Martinez, and her dominance inside propelled the Buckeyes to 3 straight wins this week, especially with her 27-game output against Belpre. Maddie Kuhn has witnessed the return of Martinez, and what's the story been behind her success?
She is essentially just racking up statistics with the way she plays. She has an ability to get her own rebounds and put them back in for easy layups, so that is 1 rebound, 2 points right there. She also is a defensive presence. She's able to get blocks and turnovers, and she also makes teams force more low percentage outside shots. And she also has a play that they designed very well where she sets up a moving screen for Kelly Cox. So she moves up, sets that screen, then steps back a little bit. Kelly Cox puts the ball over the defender's head, and Maria Martinez, all she has to do is pivot and put it up for 2.
And she's really got that team on the pace for a really good end of the season stretch. But that's all we've got for you this week. But Hardwood Heroes has so much more to offer. On our website now, our video recaps the latest scores from around our area and our mid-season Hero of the Year selections from each team. Also email us at heroes@woub.org, and your comments may be included on our next show. But until then, be heroic.